Talk about the Starfallen, you ask? Talk about my favorite ancestry I've created in the entire system and possibly the entire world of the books? Okay, I guess I will. Twist my arm.
These are the Starfallen. I tease their creation at the end of book 5 with a really cool thing that happens that only some people have picked up on, but they are essentially born out of a desire to desperately exist. They are sentient stars that showed up in the last 100 years or so of my world. They're fairly recent and fairly rare, but they are made of raw potential, raw magic, raw emotion that they usually do not know how to control. Sometimes they fall from the sky and have created themselves and do or do not remember what they are. Sometimes they are brought here by force from someone else who wishes to harness the raw magic that lives inside them as starlight incarnate. And sometimes they are wished into being by somebody else who has a desperate need for some sort of hole in their life to be filled.
Starfallen are rare, and your party will have to work harder to protect them, because stars themselves have been utilized for magic before, torn down from the skies in general to create power sources in my book series, and there's always the risk of that happening again now. The Starfallen creation is heartbreaking, their story, their lore, which you'll have to go find out yourself, but the potential for roleplay and storytelling is beautiful. And with the map that Devin Rue created for me, which, God, I cannot wait to show you guys, there's an entire part of the map that she, without knowing my lore and world, by the way, she's a genius, she created that we ended up developing Starfallen religion around now. She literally made a piece of map that looks like it's reflecting the night sky and is permanently this icy, beautiful. And now it's the place where Starfallen go to die. It's become this holy place for this, it's not even just to die, like, it's become for some of them, it's the place they think is gonna be home. Or that's gonna have an answer about where they came from. Or there's so many pieces of potential world, especially because this race is new enough that no one's quite sure how they age, when they age, how their life works. All we know is they were brought here to fulfill a wish, their own or somebody else's, and it's going to be a driving force behind them. How much free will your Starfallen has may be determined by how they were created. There's going to be a lot of consent and safety conversations in the guide about just that, because we ain't playing slavery, people. It's not going to happen. But the urge to follow someone else's quest, literally because you are a star someone wished on, what if you can't do it? What if you can, but at great personal cost? They, to me, the Starfallen, have the most storytelling potential just baked in of any of the playable ancestries in Mapweaver RPG.